yeah. Here goes the sex juice. Oh yeah, smell it. Nothing like high octane in the afternoon, you know what I mean? What's going on, everybody? Oh God, it feels so good to be back on my bike. Oh God. So, for those of you like 32, hi. For those of you like 32 people that watched my first video, you'll notice it's been a little while since I posted that first one. A couple of different reasons. One, the weather, I've been kind of a baby and not really wanting to ride. My microphone wound up breaking. I broke it just after that video. I did actually, my wife finally gave birth to my little girl, our little girl, and so that's really exciting. Yay for her. I'm very proud of her. She did an amazing job. So yeah, that's been a little bit more important to hang out with the wife and the wee one. I'm very excited. She's adorable. And then the other thing, last but not least, my bike was back in the shop. I know. For those of you who don't know, unfortunately recently this bike has become a little bit more of a garage queen. I think we got it now. I think we're okay. One thing, I'm never going back to that one dealership that I was using. Because unfortunately with Triumph, there's not many like little mom and pop mechanic shops that'll work on the bike. So a lot of times you have to take it to a dealership, and there's not that many dealerships that will work on a Triumph. A lot of the other dealerships are like, oh, well, we'll change your tire. That's about all you can do with your bike. So I was going to this one dealership because it was only an hour and a half away, and it just I had it in there a few times, and I had them take a look at a few things, and they were able to fix the stator and the regulator rectifier, so that's all good now. I put a new battery in and this and that, and you'll like it very much. But then I told them, I was like, hey, listen, well, actually, you really do need to listen, because I hear this like ticking sound coming from my bike. I can't tell if it's from the front or the back. I don't know. Can you take a look at it? Like, yeah, we'll definitely take a look at it. I'm like, all right, cool, thank you. And the other thing is, my motor seems to be leaking a little bit of oil. I know it's a British-made engine, but I thought we'd moved on since then. And I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure the service guy, the manager or whatever, I'm pretty sure he's a few fries short of Happy Meal. Just not all cylinders are firing or something. So I don't want to be too much of an asshole, but it's just kind of scary when I take it to a place and they're like, oh yeah, we didn't find anything, and lo and behold, there's stuff wrong. Long story short, I took it to another motorcycle dealership, or Triumph dealership. First of all, speaking of which, I need to give a huge shout out to Moto Europa. Anybody who's within a certain radius of St. Louis, Missouri, if you want to check out a really cool motorcycle shop, they only have, well, I mean, they have Ducati, Triumph, KTM, and Vespas, but whatever, Vespas. And they have a couple of, second-hand bikes, or used bikes, whatever. So the showroom is really cool. The service bay, the guys there are really cool. And right next door, like right attached to it, in the same building, you've got this, and I figured out what they did, but they've got this place called the Triumph Bar and Grill, which is attached to it, and I figured out what they did. So you know how you always go to like dealerships and you're like, well, I do really like this vehicle, but I shouldn't make it a decision on an empty stomach. Oh, well then why you go right next door to the Triumph Bar and Grill and you can get a burger and a beer? And I'm like, you got me. But so it is a really cool looking bar and grill. So like I said, if you're in the area, you got to go check it out. The bar and grill is enough to go and check it out as it is, because like it's really good food. The people there are really nice, and oh, I was like, there's another sound. No, it's my headphones. God, that scared the shit out of me. Hi, thank you. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, did you see a little hop and skip and jump? Yeah, I liked it. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the bar and grill, they have really cool decorations. Like, it sounds a little feminine of me to say that, but I thought it was really cool. Like, they're the kind of place that has like some motorcycles hanging from the ceiling or on the walls. They've got a bunch of like two-stroke mufflers as like artwork on the wall, or tachometers for another wall art, and like they use some a headlight and some springs for like wall sconce. Anyway, it's really, really cool. And then in addition to that, they've also got the little museum. It's got a bunch of different bikes from all over and all years. That didn't really make any sense, but I wish I could say a little bit more, but I hadn't really gotten a chance to check it out yet. So I don't want to kind of put my foot in my mouth about that. But and then to top it all off, they've got a hotel attached to it. So it's just a really cool place. You gotta go check it out. Moto Europa. I'm gonna try and put the link in the description below. So anybody who's looking for a new bike, or just to look at bikes or whatever, looking to trade or whatever, you gotta go check it out, or just to go and hang out. That's what I did, and wound up walking away with another bike. More on that later. But so the moral of the story is, I took it to this shop, and I'm like, hey, so my bike is making this ticking sound and blah blah blah, and the guy said, I was like, oh no, please don't be like the last motorcycle shop. And he's like, well, you know what, let's take a look at it before I say anything else, and we'll see what's going on with it. And I'm like, okay. He calls me back like a day or two later, and he's like, hey man, I finally got a chance to get your bike in there. All it was your chain was messed up. It was some tight spots here, some loose spots there. I mean, it had like 4 inches of travel, and that really pissed me off. Not at Moto Europa, but because of the last motorcycle shop, the dealership that I took my bike to. Like, I just had a service there, and it was within like 500 miles. That ticking noise was getting a little bit too much, and I was getting worried. So, but so it wasn't like I went another couple thousands of miles for that noise to get worse and for everything to go slack on them. So it just really kind of pissed me off about the last Triumph dealership that I took it to. So yeah, if you want to know what bike shop it is, message me. I don't feel like I should be slandering their name just yet. But anyway, because like obviously they had to put new tires on. Like they should have been able to tell that my chain was that slack, you know, or the fact that when I had them put new tires on, they should have realized. Oh, okay. The other thing was, I forgot to mention, my hub. Since I've got a single-sided swing arm on my Triumph Sprint, they went ahead and checked. Moto Europa checked my hub assembly, and they're like, yeah man, your hub was completely bone dry, and so we had to re-grease it, put some new bushings and blah blah blah, a bunch of different things in there to make it all right. And so that again really kind of ticked me off, and I'm like, they just took that wheel off. Like I'm sure they should have been able to tell that it was that dry. Like, maybe, I don't know. You'd think so. It just dawned on me, this is a brand new microphone. I'm hoping that you guys are hearing any of this that I've been saying. Otherwise, I'm just another creep on a bike talking to himself. Cat. Hi. Okay, thank you. I'm gonna go look at some trucks. Let's go look at some trucks. Excuse me, coming through. Bye-bye. So yeah. Oh, so since I kind of hinted off that I bought a new bike, my wife and I went in there. I just dropped off my daughter at the airport, and I was in an emotional state. I was very sad, and so my wife was like, okay, well, let's go ahead and take your truck, or I'm looking at trucks and talking about bikes. I'm getting myself confused. she's like, let's go ahead and take your bike to the dealership and drop it off, and we can look around if you want, maybe test drive some stuff. Oh my god, I need to focus, can't even talk. And long story short, we walked in with one bike, dropped it off, and walked away with another one. Yeah. I might do another video here shortly on our new bike. It really is actually primarily going to be my wife's bike, but obviously we're both going to be able to use it, just like she'll be able to use this one too. We have a new, to us, Triumph America, which is kind of funny, a British bike called an America. It's just kind of funny. And it was kind of funny because, like, on my birthday, or July 4th, I was riding around on a Triumph America on the 4th of July. So I thought it was cute. Yeah. Oh my. I might have to stop. Yeah, that's going to be way too much money for me. And it's black. I would scratch. Oh yeah, look at you in the reflection. Oh my. Okay, I want to take a look at this thing. I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, bye-bye. Alrighty then. Oh, yeah. Definitely need to get out of here before I buy another truck. Not that one. It does look really cool with the tires and rims and shit. It's all black and stuff, but one is all black, and doing a little construction that I do, it'll get scratched up and looking like crap in no time. And two, that bow tie. Yeah, that's no good. No bueno. I mean, it's government motors. I just figured I'd try and get some people riled up a little bit about that one. What are you pointing at? Shut up. Sturgis. Actually, oh god, I really wanted to go to the Sturgis this year. Maybe my buddies and I will plan for next year going to Sturgis. That would be amazing. Okay, just real quick, just to let you know, I am not biased. I do drive a Ford. That doesn't, I know, shut up. That doesn't mean I'm completely against anything else. I really don't care. Because every manufacturer has its own quirks. I'm going. Anyway, I don't want to get into the whole spiel about Ford, Chevy, Dodge, or whatever. It's just, I was just making a joke. Calm down. Get your panties in a bunch. Okay. I really don't even remember what I was talking about before. I really want to mix it up by getting on my my cafe racer. I'm going to try and do some videos about that. I have a 1975 Honda CB 360T, and it's been sitting in pieces now in my garage. I need to get down to it. I finally got the owner's or the service manual, so I know like all the torque specs and everything. I'm pretty proud of myself for getting that, and so I'm gonna start taking apart the motor more, because I can tell it's all gummed up and stuff. So I want to take it apart and just not do a major overhaul, but just do a thorough cleaning, you know, and check on some stuff, and then put new seals and everything, because I'm sure the old ones are all dried out, and you know that wouldn't be good to do all this work to the bike, go to use it, and it starts leaking like a sieve because all the gaskets were so old and dry they wound up cracking and leaking oil everywhere. So yeah, that wouldn't be good. So I'm hoping to do a couple of videos on the workings of that, of like actually doing the building of my cafe racer. I just haven't gotten around to it, unfortunately, with all that's been going on recently. So yeah, hopefully some videos on that soon. So thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, I know it was kind of a lot of random ramblings on, but yeah, like I said, I'm still kind of trying to get used to this whole moto vlogging thing, so bear with me. If you like it and want to watch more, please like or subscribe to this video. Yeah.